What's up? Happy Thursday. Let me fix on this camera a little bit. There we go. It might be. Oh, geez, I think that made it worse. I don't know what it's doing. It does whatever it wants to. Let's see. There we go. Hello, Dan, Wendy, Colleen. What's happening? How you guys doing? I was just eating and I got something stuck in my tooth, of course. Just chilling. Lila's down here. I see everyone had a good time. Unfortunately, I missed it. I pretty much had everything ready. Yeah, we're all at work. Yeah, right. Exactly. Wendy's at work. You're at work. Yeah. It's humid down here tonight. Of course, I just got done moving some of my daughter's crap. What's up, Brian? We caught you a troll. Yeah, you can keep him. He's got little fuzzy hair like those ones we used to stick on the dash. We whip, good luck. Hey, Tom, what's happening, buddy? Uh-oh. What I got here? I'm reading the post that Brian was involved in there. What's going on, JB? Let's see. He's such a dick. That's awesome, Brian. What's up, Dylan? What's happening? Yeah, that's a good one. Oh, shit. Yeah, you should put that in your. You put that in your community post. What was cracking me up was the other night he was like, "I'm a bad motherfucker," and he never shows his face. I'm like, "Yeah, you're a bad motherfucker." I commented on it, but he took it down, of course. What's up, Ron? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, do I leave $50 on the nightstand? Do we cuddle? I'm sorry, I don't know the etiquette. I'll do better next time. And that's where the conversation ends. I don't know how he thinks he's putting out any kind of good information. Just being a fucking jerk. Starting the saving process for the new engine and bigger turbo. I want to fix my suspension, yeah. What's up, Backwoods? How you doing, brother? I'm gonna break him in. Yeah. Yeah, you know. He's so bad that Cabral doesn't even like him. Cabral breaks his balls too. I mean, he's that bad. What's up, Don? How you doing, brother? Yeah, it's bad when Cabral don't like you. Let's see. Dang gnats. Catman. Yeah, that was a good one, Brian. Somebody else sent me something? Oh, Travis sent me something too. Oh, he sent me funny videos all the time. I haven't been on here. I was helping my daughter move and then got home in just in time to shove some food down my neck and be done with it. Howdy, Twisted Mopar. How you doing, buddy? That is one gorgeous car, by the way. I got to see some good pictures of it from No Names. Yeah, the Don. Let's see, did I miss anything? Top shelf. Why is it going so slow over here? And some funding, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure it did. I'm sure it did, Don, for real. If I could have set any longer than about 15 minutes, I was going to drive there, just drive the truck there and just hang out. But it, man, my back was so messed up. I still got my Shockomatic 9000 down here. I haven't put it on today yet, but I probably will now. That helped her move the damn bed. Well, I'm pretty certain that there will be next year, so I'll be like Dylan. I'll be buying a bunch of more Go Fast parts now. I actually have another project I want to build, but I don't know if I'll get around it. What are you girls doing down here? Huh? What are you doing? Huh? Dogs down here hanging out. Yeah, I got just mismatched. I got these and then I got little cans. That's pretty much all I got tonight. They didn't have any big ones at the beer store. He was in a bad way. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You're right. Yeah, I'm glad you're feeling better too. Pissing on your boots, probably. Yeah. That's the girls. They're just happy to see everybody. They're upset because their mom went to work and their sister moved out. So you know how that goes. Yeah, I don't know why my camera's so blurry tonight. It's freaking weird. It's like it's not. It's focusing behind me, but it's not focusing on me. I don't know. It's being weird. Let me, actually, let me try this thing. Let me try this ace bandage thing. No, it's just being weird. Oh well. Is what it is. Actually, I think that's a little better. This is the only time Jason had a chance. Let's see what happens next year. Yeah. Well, I have a 6-cylinder project that I want to do. So, and I have the engine and the transmission. So we might have a good race, and it will have a power adder on it. Is it huge, Jason? 60 grit. Yeah, exactly. Some black paint so you don't have to look at me. Cover it all up. I do like the horror movie thing. Look. Where are they? That mask is old. It looks like it's got freaking boogers in it or something. It's got just dust settled in it. Probably is boogers. They used to be hunters. Hey, Dr. R, how you doing, man? Doing all right? I think that fixed the camera when I did that for a hot second. Yeah, I hope everything's going on well with you, Dr. Art. I didn't make it either, so. An old man down. What are you doing, sweetheart? You want to say hi? Come here. Come on. Up. Come on. Up. Come on. Up. She lays down. You're brilliant. I know. I'm sure everybody's just kind of chilling, getting caught back up, and getting their stuff put away, and all that jazz. Let's see. Yeah, definitely need new motivation, Don. That's for sure. Sorry, I'm trying. My comments. I think something's wrong with StreamYard in their comments. Because I know last night when I was watching Dallas and Shane's, they were having issues too. Yeah, that's good to hear, Dr. Hart. I understand totally. Believe me. I worked on that truck all week till the wee hours in the morning, and then hurt my back at work. Do you need to fix that, Rob? Do you need to fix what you just took down, or? Yeah, go ahead. Rob's backstage. He's working on something. Yeah, exactly, Rob. We all need that, buddy. I'm gonna do some. I got to go over to my buddy's house. I got two mini bike projects we're gonna do, and like I said, then I've got a 6-cylinder project if we could find something to put it in. I definitely don't want to start over on this truck. I'm kind of done with it. I want to do some upgrades to some stuff on this one. I don't know what Robbie's doing right now. Oh, there we go. I think he's ready now. All right, here we go. Without further ado, that's how many days it is to Tom's birthday.
Yep.
33 days to Halloween. Son of a bitch. It's funny when it popped up down there. I saw you were like, oh crap! You pulled it down. That's why I was like, do you want to fix that before we? Yes.
I've just been so damn busy today, dude. It's been crazy.
Yeah.
More mini bikes.
Yeah, T had. It popped up on my Facebook. T had 2 mini bikes that are like he's got like 4 engines, 2 frames. Everything's there, a bunch of gas tanks, all this shit. And I'm like T, I want to do some mini bike stuff. He's like, fucking come get it. He's like, I want it out of the garage. I gotta go look at his old Ford anyway and see why the transmission's leaking. No yawns tonight.
Won't stop leaking. He's put like 3 or 4 seals in that thing.
Yeah.
I bet the bushings wore out. He's never checked it.
Either the bushing or I've had tail shafts on those things that have like micro cracks in them. They leak.
I'm going to try not to, Ron. No promises.
No, yeah.
So I think
there you go, Twisted.
If I can play my cards right, I might end up taking the car out Saturday.
Well, I know for sure because when Hunter first got that truck, when we first started the whole build, he went to that street car only. Like you had to drive it in, it had to have tags on it, and had to have street tires. He ran it with the 4-cylinder, and it ran like 19 seconds or whatever in the quarter. So he definitely wants to do that race. Of course, I'll probably be camping. That'll probably be the last weekend we camp, which is what happened 2 years ago.
Well, I mean, I'm going to trailer my car. I'm not going to get in that race.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't. That weekend, you can't even come in with a trailer. You got to drive them all in.
can
So,
you run drag radials?
yeah, it's got
Oh,
to be a
okay.
street tire. A DOT tire. It's got to have tags on it, and you cannot trailer it in. And you can only run. I think you can only run like, I don't remember what it was. It was either 13 flat or 14 flat. Hold on a second, I'll tell you.
Ooh,
Let's see.
I'd have to
Yeah, you
sandbag
you
the
wouldn't do
shit out of
well in
it.
that race. Well, what happened was there was guys that had cars like yours out there, and Hunter would just go down there and dump on them and break them out because they couldn't judge him because they were going so much faster than he was, and he just.
Yeah.
That's why I told him I was like, just dial it hard, and when you get, I was like, just drop them on their head, and he did it like he beat one guy 3 times. The guy kept buying back in. Yeah, we do need some pit bikes, Ron. Ron, that's for sure. Let me see if I can give you the deets on that. Because this weekend is a
If I'm able to, Levi, I'll be down. I just want to try and make sure that everything's okay because I broke a freaking cow track, and I'm using a friend of mine. I'm using Stevie's cow track.
It's a streetcar nationals and a minivan shootout. Oh yeah, he has the same kind of car, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And his car's not on the road yet, so I'm using his until I can get mine extended.
Nice.
Well, I finally got the TIG. I got the TIG cups and all the other shit. Now I got to go get some gas so I can actually get it together.
Did you? Okay. Well, like I said, Hunter can help you pay for that shit too.
He can take the 2 tanks and go get gas. It cost me $35 for the cups.
Which 2 tanks?
The straight Argon 100%. Mm-hmm. The
that
mix and the 100%. Cool. No, he used it.
Oh, I didn't even know he used that.
I was like, what were you doing? Taking aluminum or something? He's like, no, I didn't know it was 100%.
So this weekend is box, no box, and the stick shift cars and quick 16. And then, that's weird. It's got the same date. And then next month's all the big money races. You got.
Is your trailer being used, Jason?
Not right at the moment, no.
It's got brakes on it, doesn't it?
Fuck yeah, it's got brakes on both axles.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's a dovetail. It's a bad motherfucker. It's got a winch on it.
Well,
it's a bad motherfucker, but it shows its face. Unlike Mopars or everything.
Sorry?
Oh, he's the big troll right now. Brian broke his balls. I'll have to show you the the comments.
Yeah. But I've been on two different trailers now, and the car's not drug anything. So I got the low pro or the low profile cow tracks.
Yeah.
Because the car's so low.
Dude, this one's got a dovetail on it. It's like 3 feet long. You ain't gonna drag.
I know, but I drug on mine.
We got real long ramps too. Actually, I even have another set of ramps at work that are even
the
long.
10-footers that Tim T got for. Okay. Yeah. Ronnie used it to cut stuff for the house while he was putting the siding on. And I didn't know it until I pulled the car on it and they both broke.
The ramps?
The 10-foot 2x10s. Because remember T?
I remember he put those on there to get his car on. Yeah, but those were probably freaking old too.
He cut them.
Buffalo Brian. He probably ran the saw through him like a dumbass.
Yeah.
Buffalo Brian needs trailer brakes twice. Oh, use them. Yeah. Yeah, you got to have brakes on these things, man. Because Dad's only has single axle brakes, right?
Dude, they still do fine though.
They do
great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, they weren't working when I first took the Camaro out to Craig's. I saw a wire hanging.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Fix that. One side worked.
I need to get in the connector on this one and clean all the contacts up because one day I used it I don't remember. I was going to Home Depot and getting shit and they weren't working, which it didn't really matter. But I was like, why aren't they working? And I, wiggled the plug and then the light came on the controller. I was like, oh, okay, we got it. fucking bad connection.
Well, one worked, but the other one wouldn't. And then we found that the wire was broke off about an inch before the.
Yeah.
What the hell ever that magnetic thing is for the brakes.
Yeah, here the tires bark. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a magnet. Yeah. I don't know if I told you, I got an actual seal leak on the truck, and I ordered a mini spool, and so it shouldn't have any problem hooking because it ain't got no power,
That you know of.
Yeah, right. Put the Laguna in the new enclosed apartment project next year. Oh yeah, you were working on that trailer already, weren't you, Dylan?
Man, if I had more room, I'd have one.
Yeah, they're kind of a pain in the ass. I mean, you got to have a lot of room for them too.
Mm-hmm.
They're great for storing the car in, though. Especially in the wintertime, it's like having a sea can. But they take up a lot of room.
Yeah.
Luna, get over
now
here.
I didn't think about that, but now I can't fit it in my driveway because of my freaking awning.
Yeah. Well, you could probably, if you could be able to get it over in that side yard, put another set of gates where you could open the side.
Well, that's my plan, is take my gates out of my driveway and put over there so I can get the boat in and out.
There you go. Yeah.
And then I want to put taller gates on the driveway.
Mm.
Keep people's business to themselves.
Yep. Show. So yeah, we wanted to take it out this week, but the weather screwed that up anyway. So yeah, I put brand
no mounts in the floor.
New tires. Yeah, make sure you keep good tires on your trailers too, because I can't tell you.
Carlisle seems to be the best ones for the enclosed too.
The Carlisle's period. Well, that's what James. I don't know if I told you, when James come back from Columbus a couple weeks ago, he hit a bump and blew both front tires out on his trailer. Just
oh wow!
And he said it wasn't like a big dip; it was just a bump, and then did poo.
Yeah. Y'all stealing my views.
What's up, Ken? No, I'm not stealing your views, brother. Ken is like the fucking ambassador, man. He is so calm and cool and collected. I don't know if you guys saw the latest video he did, but it was really good. And I was going to write a comment, but I was like, I'll wait, But honestly, Ken, I like both of those dudes. They have different views about everything. Like, I don't like the shit they say about no names, but I think DRC, he would understand if you would have a conversation with him of how we think. We think different than they do. Like, we have the same passion for everything, but we just have different roots. And I like ratty shit. I always have. You can ask Rob since I was little. Like, I loved ratty shit. I loved going to the junkyard and looking at stuff because that's all I wanted to do. I had a nice car, and I hated it because I always fucking scratched it. And, I just, like Rob's car. When I get around Rob's car, I'm like, I don't even like being around it. It's just too fucking nice. I love it. Don't get me wrong, because I did a lot of work to that car. But then Mr. Will, he has some nice shit. I mean, nice shit. I like all his cars. Like, he has very good taste in them, and they're very nice. But Ken can take care of that part of it, the butt part of it, because he's just like. But I dearly liked that video, Ken. You did a very fine job, son, for sure.
Everybody that hates on the no names just have no idea. They don't know the sport. They don't know the fun.
Yeah, and they don't get it. They just don't get it.
They don't.
And then the other moron that's always like, why this and why that? And he never shows his face. He's like a 2-year-old. Why? Hey, go to bed. Why? Shut up. Why? Fucking figure it out, And he brags on how big and bad his shit is and blah, blah, blah.
But it ain't about that.
It ain't. It ain't about that. It's about this right here. Me, you,
Yeah.
all these people over here in the chat. We all
talking, being cool, talking cars.
I mean, we talk shit with each other. I mean, we razzle dazzle each other.
There are so many cars that are faster than mine, but do I care?
Fuck no. I don't care either.
I love everybody here, and I love talking to them.
I don't care about being fast. I don't care about being cool. I care about hanging out with my dudes.
Yep.
Kudos, Jason. I've learned to migrate to pounders rather than. Yeah, but I said I'm not worried about that shit anyway. But
no. Well, and it's the same issues throughout everything, even at work. The same bullshit.
Well,
everybody's trying to prove something.
The best thing I ever heard, and I don't remember who said it. I think it was Morgan Freeman. And he said, people don't hate losers. They hate on people that are doing well.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're not.
It's not them.
So they need to fix that. Or they're never going to be happy. So
I wish the track was better. That was my only complaint, and everyone had to deal with it. So I wasn't a problem as far as winning or losing.
Last year I walked that track, and that track was nasty. So yeah, I don't know what, man. I watched Just Mopar Joe's video earlier, and dude,
it's just like the tune on his car. He could go to another track and hook and take off.
Yeah,
you got to tune the car to the track.
The ass end about went around the front end on that thing. Actually, the left rear wheel came off the ground. It was that sideways.
Yeah,
like that's crazy. I don't know if it's just because I don't know. It's weird.
Ed Beyer,
mm-hmm.
He hasn't raced all year.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
And it's because every track he goes to has been so jacked up and then so many different rule changes and this and that he just said, screw it. He added 2 more businesses.
That's what he needs to be doing right now anyway. He's retiring. He needs to be getting.
Well, Stephanie's getting pissed because she wants to go racing.
Go racing. Hell, they got the best shit.
She can't drive the truck and trailer.
Oh. Did you tell him about Jack Hole's shop, by the way?
I wasn't sure if you wanted to involve him or not. So I need to talk to you something like off of here about that.
Got you. Give me 25 minutes. All right, B.
So there's that one, and there was something else that Ronnie at work that he was talking about over in Kettering. I was just like, I don't know if I want to roll into Kettering because, I mean, there's so many big, good shops over there. I don't know that, it would do us any good.
Anywhere you go, as long as you got a name. I mean, I got people following me all the way. Corey came in today, so he's like, don't tell Rob. I said, Corey, Rob could give a shit. Or actually closer, because they just live right down the street from the shop. He's like, I didn't even know you were here. It took me a year to figure that out. I guess Ron and his wife bought a house up on Indian Lake, like a vacation house. They're selling their house. They're moving up there.
Yeah, they're over by Tom.
Oh, okay. They're over on the island.
Is he going to have you do the heater core?
I don't know. Yeah, we're going to look at it. I don't know what it needs. I thought he said it had a new heater core in it.
I think that's the one that took me like 16 hours to do.
Yeah, I'm not doing a heater core in it. I'll tell you that.
Well, right no, and I told him, listen, the next time we're going to do the cheating way.
Cut
the pipes.
Yep, cut it, put the hoses in it. Yeah.
But I didn't have time, and he dropped it off, and it needs a thermostat too.
Yeah. Well, I've had a couple of them here lately that the thermostats aren't made right and they don't flow correctly. And then I've also had them where the on a caravan we did like 4 or 5 of them, and then it ended up it was the damn excuse me, the temperature sensor was screwing up. It wasn't even the engine was fine, everything was working fine. But he said his heat was going and coming, so I thought, well, that's got to be a thermostat or a fucker's out of
Well, he
water.
said the heater core, I think, was leaking too.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah. And I'd put it in a couple of years ago.
He stopped in right at closing time, and I had like 4 people in there checking out, and he was just like, he went over real quick. He was like, "Oh, I'll just drop it off next week." I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Still said cars haven't been on it for months, but prepping the track shouldn't be a problem. So they haven't been using that track? Well, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That was the only complaint. I can't even be mad about it. I'm just voicing my concern. Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
So Corey's Jeep was the very first one I did until I realized there was a quicker way about it.
Cheat code. Man, it is freaking humid down here. I got the whole house fan deal on. It's just muggy tonight.
Yeah. I just got out of the shower. All the windows are open. Fans on. It feels fantastic right now.
Master of None's garage needs 7 more subs to hit 500. I enjoy what he's doing. Well, put his link up here. Master of None garage. Let me see if I can find his link, because I don't.
That depends, Levi. If it rushes moisture to the surface, it's going to affect it a lot. What's up, Damien?
Oops.
Don?
Had a lightning strike. That was a Master of None garage. Let's see. Sounds familiar. No, I'm not subscribed. I am now. Let me let's get his link up here. Yeah, this is what pisses off the trolls too, that we help our fellow peeps out, getting them subs. It makes their butt hurt. All right, let's see if it'll.
Yeah, Brian, I'm wearing pants, dude. Don't worry.
There you go, Colleen.
I'm not, Ron running through here with my boxers on.
Your skivvies. What you got going on?
They might shut me down for that one.
Oh, I saw some of his videos. I've seen some of his videos, but I didn't subscribe to him. He's got really good thumbnails. Really good thumbnails. Oh, look. Tony's live. How'd you know that? Yeah, you're right, Levi.
Cap reflection.
Oh, my thumbnails are trash, dude. They're whatever YouTube wants to put up there, except for my lives.
Well, he only needs 5 more. I've not even seen him before.
I know. I've seen his videos.
And he only needs 5 now.
I've caught up to him in a few of them.
Yeah, he can chop anything he wants. It's his.
That's cool. Yeah. Let's see.
That's kind of a loaded question,
He
Levi.
needs to pop in here and let everybody know what he's doing. That's what he needs to do. Yeah. Rick asked if I like Uncle Tony.
Oh, now he only needs 3.
I'm gonna say I do and I don't.
Yep.
There's
That's a good answer.
yeah.
I still like the dude, but he's got some
I
dumb
like his
freaking.
knowledge, but his head's gotten a little too big to fit through a doorway. Let's just say that much. You're just being a little aggressive. I watch his stuff. I do, but he's said and done certain things that I really don't care for. So I mean, he's no harm to me, and I'm no harm to him. So I'm not really fucking worried about it. Found a Caprice with, yeah. I know where one is over there. Bear's house. Remember Bear had the tow guy, Steve? He's got one of them big old Caprices in his backyard.
Actually, no, that's not. That's a 68.
That's what that is, like a 67 or a 68 right there that he's working on.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. But Bear died.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, his wife's been trying to find the title of that car and can't find it.
Hey Levi, I could honestly, if you want to message me on Facebook, I could answer that question for you, but I don't really want to answer.
Yeah. We're not going to do that now.
Yeah.
Just got home from Cedar Point. Heck yeah.
Nice.
67.
67, yeah, baby. My first car was a 66 that my dad gave me, 4-door like that. It had the square tail lights and the boxy body. Big freaking tank. I love those things, man.
Tom, are you subscribed to Masters of None Garage?
A little bit, Levi. It's
Dude, he busted my balls on.
If you want me to
questions,
if you want me to explain, it's not even that. It's like I said, it's real simple. Oh, okay.
What's up, Andrew?
What's up, Andrew?
Nice entry. I like it.
Who's in charge here? That's hilarious. It's like the old Bill Cosby skit where he was like, I had my first baby girl. She came out crying, whining, looking around, like doing the foo-foo, ooh-ooh stuff. We all had fun with it. And then my second daughter came out. She kicked the door open. She had a cigarette in one hand and a glass of wine in the other and said, okay, who's in charge here?
There's Master of None.
You're invested now, that's right. Oh, Master of None. Oh, he must have,
wait a minute.
Have a burner channel.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Jason, pin your link. You didn't pin it.
Oh, shit. Okay. Sorry. Oh, let me fix it.
Ken wants in too.
Well, it's the very top. All right, here. There you go. Oh, shit. Ken, what's happening, brother? How long are you there?
All right, so I don't have my headset, so I don't know if my mic is going to pick up my speakers. Yeah. So just say something and let me know.
Yeah, I got you.
You're good.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, how you guys doing?
Good, brother.
Fantastic.
Oh, man.
Well, Master, jump on in here.
So.
When were you on?
Unplug you guys.
When were you on, Ken?
When
were you on?
Shit.
Just a few minutes ago.
Oh. I didn't even. That's why you were saying I was stealing your views. I didn't even know you're wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I was just being a smartass, but I was like, oh, these fuckers. That's what everybody is.
I started doing Thursdays. It's been quite a while because I was letting Rob do Tuesdays when he needed subs.
I thought, because I was like, wait a minute. I thought you did. I was like, something's weird here. Why?
Well, Jason took a break for a little while, and he let me start it, and then he decided to do Thursdays.
Yeah.
So,
my bad, Cam.
No, it's fine. I'm just so close to my 4,000 watch hours. I'm like, it's so close, right? So I just need to get that final push, dude. I'm like, all right, I'm doing lives.
So somehow, if you're in here, you can restream this on your channel. I don't know how to do it, but we need to figure out how to do it. Like literally, all three of us that are in here right now, like Rob could be restreaming it and you can be restreaming it at the same time it's on.
Well, yeah, we got to figure that out. That'd be
dope, I need to figure it out.
Brian was telling us how, but Brian is not here yet.
We got to buy the upgraded. I don't have the upgraded version, but I mean, maybe you guys do.
Oh, I got you.
You said you got to get rid of that.
What's up, Dean?
That bird over there, that duck.
Right.
I can't never figure out which.
Yeah, I do the same thing all the time.
I'll ask backwards. Yeah. It's like I'm right-handed, but it's my left hand. I don't know. It's weird. Anyway.
1,800. I'm getting there too, Levi. It just takes a while.
I'm so close. Like I was really close last year too, and now this shitty thing is everything's rolling over. It does a calendar year. So like all the videos that did great last year, the hours are disappearing. So it's like I got to get on my shit and
you get that one. Yeah, I had the same thing happen to me the first year I was up. I was like so close, like 100 hours or some shit, and then whoop, start all over again. Like fuck.
Oh yeah.
1,800. Dino, what's happening, brother?
Jason, how's your back, dude?
It's much better, man. Thanks for asking. Well,
like I was really bummed you didn't make it, even though I didn't make it, because I was looking forward to seeing the S10 go down the track.
I was bummed you guys didn't make it. I just couldn't. I couldn't sit down for more than about 15 minutes. I'm like, there's no way.
I don't blame you. Like I got back. Like I'm tall. I got back problems, dude. I get it.
And I think it's what it is. Yeah. Well, then tonight, right before I got on, I was helping my daughter move. She was moving out. I'm like, yeah, my back will probably be screwed up tomorrow, you know. It is hot in here, Dean. It's humid as shit tonight over here. I don't know about you, but.
You guys ever use these solid ring compressors?
Yes.
They're so great.
What's that?
They're so great.
They're so awesome, dude.
Yeah.
One hand, just go boop.
Yeah.
They pop right in.
Goes right in, dude.
They're so awesome.
Yeah, I bought this one the other day, a 4-incher. So now I can get the 300 together finally.
Yeah. Cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, taller folks do have more problems.
Yeah.
I got bad.
Model T made it down the track. I think he said it ran like a 17 or something.
The supernatural fandom hates me. This guy's cool, man. He's got cool shit too. I was just over here looking at it. So yeah, NSB.
Wait, does he have the supernova, the supernatural Impala? Is that what it is?
Yes, yes.
It's not a convertible though, is it? It's not convertible though.
No, it's
them 4-doors went way up in price because of that freaking show.
Yes.
Way up.
Yes. But he's doing like a wide body kit on it and stuff. It's gonna be badass.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
God, how much wider can you go? That thing's like 10 foot wide already.
Yeah.
Dude, you can see what he's doing.
Oh, he's 2 away.
Yeah. Well, you know, I could give him one. Hold on just a second. Let me get on my other channel.
4-door hardtop from cutting up a 20K car. Well, what the hell? It's yours. Do it.
I mean, yeah, that makes them mad because they all love that car.
Yeah,
man,
whatever. You know what? It's not theirs. It's like mine and your junk, Ken. We don't care. It's ours, right?
It's just like Scott, having his Mopar, everybody's giving him crap for buying that car, and it's like, dude, it's his money, man. Relax.
Yeah.
People are too opinionated, too judgy. Who cares?
But they say that those cars won't ever be. And these are Mopar guys. Have they ever fucking watched Graveyard Cars? That guy fixes the biggest pieces of shit, And I don't.
All he has is a VIN plate because it's so rotted out.
Yeah, it's like
these are the same guys that watch Whistling Diesel videos just to get mad. Okay, these are the same guys.
I love looking at the fucking comments on Whistling Diesel shit though, dude. They're so why would you do that? It's why. It's always why. I'm like, quit acting like a fucking 2-year-old. Quit asking.
There you go, Master. You're there, 500, buddy.
Exactly. Like I said, I have no qualms cutting up anything. I don't care if it's mine. I'm cutting it up. If somebody says, "Hey, I got this car. I want you to do this to it," I'm lighting a torch up.
All the realists out there hate the fact that I've got probably 15 or 20 different Camaros and Firebirds in my car.
I don't care. You mean pure? You mean purist?
Does this guy care?
We're realists. You're talking about purist.
So
yeah, whatever.
I'm in a bunch of 3rd gen Camaro groups, right? And like, you want to make them guys mad? You cut an access hole to your fuel pump.
Yeah, for a fuel pump.
Dude, those guys lose their shit, dude.
My S10, somebody did that to it. I took a picture and put it on one of the S10 groups that I'm in, and oh my god, they're like, you should have took the bed off. You should have jumped. I was like, I didn't even fucking do it. Guess what? There's not a gas tank in it anymore. There's a fuel cell in the back.
Dude, it's great, man. They always get so mad.
Listen, Diesel is a legend, dude. He's
cool as shit.
He is crazy.
He gets cocky sometimes. He puts himself in really bad situations and gets.
Dude, I don't know how he gets not. He hasn't really gotten very badly injured. Like he does some stupid shit. Of course, he's still young. He's still flexible. He's.
Yeah, John Wilburn's 100% right. By the way,
exactly. They should
have a factory one.
A simple access panel there. Like, there's actually a guy in the group. He makes a really nice. Like a weld-in panel with like a little hat. It's real nice. It's like, why don't you do this from the factory?
Yeah, exactly.
Because like I dropped originally when I first got my Camaro, I dropped the tank. You got to drop the whole rear end out, and it's a nightmare to get the tank out. It is a legit nightmare.
Exactly, Master. Yeah, I would too, dude. I cut it up and make it cool. And cool is perspective. It's your perspective of cool. And guess what? It's cool because it's yours and you cut it up. What everybody else thinks about it, fuck them, Exactly, Dan. He said, I bet Whistle Dickle could kick all our asses. Yeah, I bet he could too. That dude's tough, man.
Dude, if I said some of the shit that gets said to him, I'd be tough too. Like, that has to harden you after a while.
He's got to have some thick ass skin, and he has no fucks to give.
None.
I have one.
Yeah.
My buddy that does all these 3D printed things, he made those for us. Hot glue and bubble gum, yes sir. Duct tape and fucking zip ties. Took me the 3rd fuel pump to realize. Volvo. Yeah, a lot of the cars, all your Asian cars, you pull the back seat up, there's an access hole for the fuel pump. Like,
90% of Hondas have them.
Yeah.
Yep.
And wasn't it the supercharged Grand Prix had a access hole for the fuel pump?
Down in Bonneville.
Or Bonneville. Okay, yeah.
They all had them because they had saddle tanks.
And didn't some of the early 300s and stuff have them too?
Under the seats.
Yeah.
Well, they had that transfer pump too because it was a saddle tank also.
Yeah. Yeah, the Mustangs did have an access panel. Yep. right in the trunk.
90s and up Mopars had access panels. I don't remember.
Mopars, yeah. That was what I was talking about. The LH bodies, the first
the
front wheel drive, like
the
Concord,
No shit.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yep.
I've not worked on one in so long. I just kind of put it out of my psychoanalysis.
Yeah, gotta get out of your brain, right?
Foxes have no hole.
Have no hole.
Well,
those didn't need a hole because they were in the side of the tank underneath the car. Or am I thinking? No, that's the LTDs that you pop them right.
Yeah.
Right where the diff is, you just pop them out.
Yeah, the Foxes had the big rubber grommets where the fill neck went in. They all rotted out and leaked.
That's right. See, I had a Fox body, but it didn't have a gas tank in it either. So ran on
mine has fallen out. It is sitting on the ground currently where the car is sitting. So
yeah,
that's going to the garage here eventually. I got to start tearing it apart, see if it's worth fixing.
Which car is that? The Fox body?
I have a red and black 4i Fox body.
Oh, nice. My favorite.
Yep.
Is it an 82 or what year is it?
84 or 3? Okay. 4 or 3. It's right in there. I forget.
The last
same what you had.
Mm-hmm. Mine was a 1980. And it was a 4i. But eventually I put a later model nose on it and stuff, which I probably should.
I thought it was a 79 like my car.
No.
I had a 79.
When I was younger, I liked the rounder nose, but as I get older, I really like 4i.
I think that's what happened to me. It was like, I didn't, it was like, oh, that's, I wanted the newer looking ones because all my buddies had new ones, like 93s, right. Last year, and I was like, oh, I want to make it look like theirs, because I was poor. And
well, I remember I missed doing those damn timing belts on those Escorts. They were so freaking easy.
Uh-oh. The brain
what
is
the fuck?
You're in the shit again. Hey, he's doing a heavy duty shit. He's got his safety glasses on.
Oh yeah, I'm working. No, I'm not in the bathroom.
Did you put one of them gas gaskets down before you sit?
Okay, the track. They had a lightning strike on the. Let me turn this thing sideways.
Okay.
I look dumb. There we go. There we go.
You look taller. You look thinner.
Okay. There was a lightning strike and it hit the timing system and fried the whole timing system shit. 4 months ago.
Okay.
And nobody had been on the track for 4 months. I think they did some arm drop stuff out there and some other little stuff. They fixed. They patched together the timing system just for us.
Okay.
Well,
last minute.
That was good.
Jason, you need to put that up there.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Oh, fuck. See, I got my old man shit on here. No, I'm not. Look, I'm outside. Hold on.
You always
look. See the outside
that's the best
behind
place
me?
for it.
Dude, that's a fancy bathroom. You got a big window like that.
Yeah, it's a big window over here. People can watch me take a shit.
He told us he goes in the handicap stall, so he's got plenty of room for activities in there.
Well,
he's like,
oh man, you should have seen the damn. Wilburn got us a handicap fucking porta potty. I was gonna sleep in that son of a bitch until Don's brother walked in there, and I was like, nope, that's fucked up forever now.
Ron's here. Game's over.
That son of a, but the bad thing is that thing got over full, I think the second or third day.
Oh yeah.
Over full. Not just full. Over full.
Over full. It had to have a sign on it, and you'd watch people walk up to it, and it had a sign out of service, and they'd open it up and look in, and just close it really slow. It was pretty fucking cool. But no, my new troll, my only troll, I'm so happy I have one now. I didn't even watch. People just told me what he said in the video. I didn't watch the video. Because obviously that's a fucking thing now. You cannot watch a video or go to an event and then have a huge fucking opinion on it. So, that's what everybody else is doing. That's what I want to do. But no, he said he was bitching because my car wasn't running on 8 cylinders. And why did I even show up?
Have you watched any of his videos?
I watched the one he got banned for, which I don't think is on there anymore.
Yeah.
And he said some rather racist shit about our vice president.
Oh.
Is why he got banned. He said that he chose to take them down for a while. How long have you had a YouTube channel?
Since 2008.
Have you ever had a reason to take your shit down for exactly 3 months?
No, I have had copyright strikes, but I haven't ever had any like real strikes.
No, this is taking the whole channel down.
No.
Yeah, and he doesn't realize that you can look and see what channels have been banned and for what reason. And his was for hate speech. So
like I don't think you can.
Yeah, you can.
You can temporarily take your channel down?
Oh no, yeah, you can. You can temporarily take.
Yeah, you can
make everything private.
Yeah, you can block it all private.
Yeah,
Jason,
private. Yeah.
But that was the thing. You couldn't even search his channel.
Yeah, that's what I meant, right? I didn't think you could do that. Like YouTube has to hit the button on that.
I don't want to turn this into a whole thing about him. I'm going to have a whole video about him now. I got my own troll. I'm happy. I'm going to give you one of the little troll dolls, and I'm going to call it.
Yeah, have the little poofy hair. Yeah.
Yeah. What color is his car? Is his car green? Hey, I got a troll with a fast-ass car, though. All right?
Yeah.
What happened?
I'll give him that. His car is pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
It needs to go to a more deserving owner, but it's pretty cool.
He says he's a bad motherfucker, but he never shows his face. But he's a bad motherfucker.
Oh, just wait! I might have that little troll with his fucking name on it in a video, and I'm gonna be like, you know how those things are naked. I'm gonna be like, why are you butt naked on my videos, but won't show your own face on yours?
But
I'm gonna talk to the troll like it's him.
Make sure it's black, and you call Samuel L. Jackson because it's a bad motherfucker.
Brian, so what happened with your car?
Okay, I never did get the front end aligned, so the alignment was really fucked up. I found that out when I was driving out to take the picture. There's so many other things to fucking go off on my car about, and he just goes off like it's a run on 7 cylinders. He has no clue. I go out there for the picture. Just as I'm pulling up, it fucking dies. I ran out of fucking gas.
Brian, I'm not laughing at you. I'm not
No,
laughing
you laugh at me because this shit's funny. Okay?
No.
I ran out of gas. I had to have William bring a gas can. I had to have the Cushman come save me.
Now that is funny.
But now here's the thing. I was like, I just put gas in this motherfucker. I'm not thinking. I'm a dumbass, okay? I put that tank bolted it straight to the floor like it's supposed to. It's got a rear sump in it. The car sits like this. I got to put like 2 gallons of gas in it before it even gets in the sump.
That's good. That's a good one.
Damien, he still has 10 gallon in the front of the tank.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He just needs to. We need to get it do where it's going to do some wheelies and it'll keep the fuel back there. So
yeah.
Sir,
no, I'm going to build some standoffs and level the tank out. I'm going to do that all night.
Just put a straight axle under the front and jack it up real high, and fucking like the.
My fucking problem is I'm sitting here and I keep thinking, why is that number 8 cylinder not firing? Why? We changed spark plug wires, moved it, so it's not a wire. It's not an electrical issue.
Right.
Your rocker arm screwed up or something, you think? Or
yeah, well, and there was also a bunch of fucking mice running in and out of my headers.
Oh shit! they made their own outhouse in there.
So I don't know if it's possible that they could have fucking packed enough shit in there to make it to where that won't. But I'm gonna take. I didn't want to work on the car, but now I keep thinking about Friday. I'm gonna take the intake off
Dude,
I'm gonna fucking go in there. I'm gonna get in and look at it.
I had a 283 that
I
somebody
gotta
gave me,
know.
and there's a video about it on my back when I first started building the S10 2 years ago. I got that engine. It looked pristine. When I pulled the intake off, dude, it was full of everything. And they actually the piss had ate through one of the valves. I'm not kidding you. The rat piss ate through one of the valves. Yeah.
I don't think mine could be that bad. I don't know though. I don't know. I'm really wanting to know why that thing's only running on 8. So I'm gonna find out.
You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out.
But goddamn, if it's mice, I'm gonna get a fucking BB gun.
They rent them scopes at like auto parts stores. You like just pull the plug.
I have a bore scope. I have a bore scope, but I also have a tunnel ram.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So it's a real bitch.
One.
You gotta have a scope about 9 miles.
Yeah,
you gotta have a fucking 3 foot.
It has a 4 foot lead on it, dude, and it's got the best picture.
Well, next time you go to the doctor and get a endoscopy, say, "Hey, can I take that home with me?"
I don't go to the doctor.
I don't blame you. Every time I go to the doctor, some bitch finds something wrong with me.
I'm 50. They're always wanting to put shit in places shit ain't supposed to go now.
Exactly. I know. I just turned 50 myself, so I'm there with you, brother. I don't understand.
I'm almost there.
Yeah, I can't. That would be cool to have Brian and Clint's freak shows at the track next year for sure.
Oh my God, have you seen that thing?
It is so cool, dude. So cool.
Look what Frank said.
Have you seen it with the camper shell on it?
Yes.
Oh my God. Yeah. But I figured out why that camper shell's so tall. It's for the seats that were in the back of those things.
Yeah. They had the
Remember, those things had seats. Yeah. They had seats that stuck up over the roof.
We're getting there.
That's the car I learned how to drive a standard shift in, was a Subaru Brat. I was 12 years old, and our neighbors took us out on the Air Force base and taught us how to drive out on the Air Force base.
That was Carly or something, wasn't it?
No, that was actually a guy. I can't even remember what his name was. I think it was Colonel
First
Bethel.
stick I got to drive was John's Toyota.
It was Carly's husband. It was Colonel Bethel before they got married. That was. And he used to take us off-roading that thing. We loved that thing, man. We'd sit in the back of it. But yeah, Ken, you gotta check that out. Clint Street Machines. That thing it's freaking cool. It's free.
Awesome.
It's on an S10 frame. It's got a 440 Chrysler motor in the front with a tunnel ram and a Subaru back body, and he's got it all cut up and stretched out. It's not done yet, but it's gonna be badass. And he's building another.
He's got bigger tires on the back than I do.
And he's got another S10.
They're wider.
Yeah. He's got that tubbed S10 that he's putting a 440 in also.
I thought that's what he was working on last year with the S10, right?
Yes. Yeah. He's got another one that's got.
Yeah, but he changed his mind.
It's a fucking freak show, dude. It's cool.
NSB, he came over to our pits and told us his motor fell out on the way to the No Name Nationals.
He had to have so many weld tabs on it. Yeah.
Wait, stop too quick and it went book.
Well, that is interesting. Jesus.
You guys are talking about trailers and saying you need trailer brakes. I didn't have my trailer that had no trailer brakes on it. Yeah, I drove 150 miles.
It's just nice. It's nice to have trailer brakes.
I'm going to fix them. I got to fix the trailer up, and I got to fix the tow vehicle up because that little blue truck of mine ain't going to do it.
See what Damien said.
See, I can't see chat. God damn it. I hate being on a phone.
I just popped it up there, Brian.
Oh, okay. So what was really nice is my mom and dad came and we had their little camper there, so that was all pretty cool. We had the awning off of it, then we had three of those tent awnings in the front. I think we're going to buy more of them for next year. We're going to set up a little tent village there.
Nice.
That's another thing. It's another thing that I kind of want to explain to people. It didn't, like, in front of us. I don't know if you guys know where we were last year.
Yeah, you were
where
there.
Jed's car was last year.
Came down.
Okay, on the concrete, there was some open space. And to us, it kind of looked like there wasn't as many people. But the thing is, all along that tree line, there was only like 2 people last year, and that tree line was like 75% full this year.
Wow, nice.
Everybody camped out this year. I want to say the majority of the people that were there camped out this year, and I think last year the majority of the people got hotel rooms.
Yep.
Yeah, we stayed in a hotel, and I was camping. I was planning on camping this year. I had all my shit loaded up.
But you know, if you're in a tent or something, you can't set that up on concrete.
Right? No. Yeah.
You know, so that's why there was more space in front of us, because everybody was camping behind us and alongside everything.
That's awesome.
Heck yeah, John.
Yeah.
I want to say there was more people there than last year. I think John's gonna give all the numbers out or something Friday.
Well,
I don't
he
know
says
for sure.
Lots more women,
speak.
children, families there this year, exactly as I hoped.
That's good. Yeah.
Shane's little girl is the sweetest little girl. Because I walked up to drop, he had a box. I just dropped some stickers in it, and I was looking at the shirts. And I guess she was in charge of selling shirts. And I was just looking at him. She's like, "Do you want a shirt?" I'm like, "I might come back and get one." I go, "Do you got one for big fat guys like me?" And she just was like, just trying not to laugh and trying to be respectful. It was just so sweet. I was like, "Oh my God." I had to tell him, like, "You're raising your kids right."
Yeah, last night on their live, he brought that up. He's like, my kids were safe, and this and that, and then of course that fucking asshole Mopars or everything guy had to chime in with his bullshit comments.
Oh yeah, oh, your kids aren't safe at a regular truck? No, they're fucking not,
they're
dude.
fucking not.
They're not.
Yeah.
They're not. People are doing burnouts and fucking being ignorant in the fucking pits anymore. Your kids aren't safe running around.
Yeah, I didn't let my kids run around when I was racing. I'll tell you that right now. They were with me. Yeah.
John, was the overhead too big? Is that what you're saying? Was the overhead too much?
Well, you said the overhead was bigger.
I understand, but was everything okay? Did he have enough?
Oh yeah, he's fine. He just
so like I know we didn't make it.
Wendy.
I fought to try to get my kid to come, but Mom wasn't having it. So maybe next year he'll be there next year. I guarantee it.
My kids wanted to stay home and play video games and watch the dogs, and I was like, fine.
My kid should be racing there next year with us, so that'll be one fun time.
Cool.
So wait, am I here? And see, I listen in these things. You guys are talking. You guys talking about getting a shop?
Yes. Yep.
Nice. You need to set it up for filming though too.
Oh, evident. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it'll have a studio area in it. Yeah. Inflation was nasty.
Oh, dude, inflation
came out, but man, yeah, I know, John.
Well, see, with inflation being so bad, that's actually a good time to have a shop because ain't nobody buying new cars. They just got to fix the ones they got.
Exactly.
This is a great time to open up a shop.
And then this strike is really going to help us because that shit's going to water down. Like it's the car lots.
Oh yeah.
No cars. There's no new cars. It's all old cars. So yeah. Well, I'm getting ready to start on October the 1st officially. I'm opening a mobile RV repair business when I'm camping. It'll just be on the weekends, but that may trickle down into where we're going now. Yeah. Yeah, we had a deal. We had a deal back in probably January or February. But then when I went to get all the finalized paperwork and like our Rob and I's financial, planner guys, they were like, "Well, we need the books from that place." The guy was bullshitting the whole time. So they were like, "Nope, walk away. Do not touch that place. He's not making a dime. He's just trying to get you to buy all his shit. He doesn't own the building." So.
Hey, Rich.
What's up, Rich?
I wish I could get a bigger shop. I'm working on it.
We found one.
Wheels?
I found one that's a good shop, and it's an old shop that a guy we used to send work to owned. It's kind of in a crappy end of town, but it's got a good clientele, and It's about
Didn't he build chassis there too?
He built everything, dude. He did everything. He mainly did old automatic transmissions and differentials. That's mainly what he did.
I can see it now.
Right.
I can see it now. Hayes Auto Repair and Hot Rods.
Yeah, right. What was it, Rob? Like 350,000, I think. But it's got everything. The lifts are still in it. Everything's in it still. Like, it's fully equipped. I know this guy's name's funny. His name was Jack Hole, not spelled the same, but great guy. I swear to God, he did not
Jack
know how to read.
It was Jack Hole.
He did not know how to read or write, but the guy was brilliant at rebuilding transmissions and differentials. And he passed away unexpectedly. So
transmissions?
No, we ain't doing transmissions.
Rear ends I'll do all day, but screw transmissions.
I'll do old shit. I'm not doing any electronic stuff. Like
I'm thinking about setting up a corner of my shop and start buying up all these broken anything with a small engine on it, and just turning my dad loose on it, giving him a workbench where he can sit down and just. Dude, he's like a wizard with that small engine shit.
And make videos, because that small engine shit it blows up. It blows up.
Well, with this truck, I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna actually I'm gonna go through the brakes first, and I'm actually gonna, if they can be, I'm gonna rebuild wheel cylinders, rebuild the calipers in them, instead of just buying new shit. If I can find a kit, I'll rebuild the master cylinder. Because nobody's showing that shit on YouTube. That's what I can find anyway.
Yeah, no, seriously, make a video on it, because, people don't show that shit.
And my dad knows how to do it, so.
My most viewed video right now is a short, and I showed how to pull the parking brake cable out. You slide a box in, 1/2-inch wrench over the little spring-loaded part, twist it, and it'll pull right out. People fight them. It's got over 1 million views right now.
Nice.
And people are like, "Oh, that doesn't work." Well, I was like, "I just fucking showed you how to do it." And the guy's like,
"I know it works. I've done it.
A zip tie works better than a hose clamp." I'm like, "I don't have to take this shit off. You slide the wrench over it, looks like I showed you, and you're done." And where I learned that was when I worked at the truck plant and we were building the trucks. If we screwed one up, like we put the wrong rear end in it, or somebody put the cable on the wrong side of the axle, we were repairmen. That's all we did. We walked up with a wrench, boop, 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 fixed it in like 3 seconds. What's up?
Look at that comment.
What comment? From Don?
Frank's.
Oh, yeah, it's fucked up, Frank. Yeah, I know.
I didn't see it.
Oh, dude, the place burnt to the fucking ground.
Did the car go with it?
Oh, it's a mess.
Who was that? Did that happen to?
Wasted Talent. Fabrication, WTF. It's shit.
I think I watched a little bit of his stuff.
He's got the Oldsmobile or the Buick, whatever he put the turbo LS in.
That's another thing that
Never mind.
You brought up that the haters hate about us swapping subs around. Yeah. There ain't 500 of us, guys.
I know, exactly.
There ain't 500 of us.
The other day. So fucking, we all know who says that dumb shit. But he was like, there's 40 of them. They keep swapping subs. Like, well, that's only 40 subs. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, there's 40 subs.
How the fuck does 40 of you swap subs?
Like, 40 subs.
I think the most you could get, without having to do any work, with just people saying, hey, sub to this guy, is maybe 100.
Yeah. I
know.
Well, like back in the day when like Dallas was with Tony and it was a lot easier the first year to get your 500 though, because you jump on Tony's live, you can pick up 40 or 50 a week.
Yeah. Hey Rich,
so, like, it's not like that no more.
Hey Rich, no. I actually have an Amoco brake lathe in my garage. And I have people bringing their shit to me, want me to cut their rotors and drums for them, believe it or not.
I still use it at work.
But I have one in my garage.
I just had a couple people come into my work asking if we still turned them. Mm-hmm. I'm like, dude, I don't think we've done that in years, dude.
Yeah.
You know what? You should make a video. You should make a slow-mo video of that cutting that'd probably do really good. Like make a 3-minute video of it, just slow-mo.
Didn't you do that?
What's that?
Didn't you do a video on that?
It's part of a video, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
People like watching that shit. Like I said, if I could just put my GoPro in front of this machine, cutting these parts, I guarantee I'd get 1 million views on it. People love watching that shit.
The Subaru he was LS swapping is what burned it up. I thought it was a tool truck that caught on fire in there that I heard, but I mean it's hearsay.
I'll tell you right, that's no joke though. Me and my brother, we were always pulling the battery off of the car at the end of the night because like you can't trust stuff for the first.
Ken,
no, you can't.
I put a whole car harness in my Camaro just a month ago. Okay, yeah. Front to back from pinless wiring. So I left the car sit with the battery hooked up that night, and I was sweating bullets the whole night.
Oh yeah,
but I went back and it started.
My brother, he messaged me one night. He's like, "You home?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "I think we forgot to unhook the battery." I was like, "YOLO, man."
No, what's worse is if you leave heaters. If you got heaters in your shop and you go home, you're like, and now I'm a half hour away from my shop. It's like, did I turn that fucking heater off?
Right?
Goddamn, I'm not driving a half hour.
Yeah, I forgot. Colleen's son did a short with the wrench trick, and it works. So yeah.
I know it does. I've used it. I've done it.
Dan, you got to use either a 1/2-inch 12-point box end wrench or a 13-millimeter box end wrench. 12-point. It has to be 12-point. You put it on there, you turn it a couple times as you're pulling it. Dude, I've never had that trick fail.
I've got the pliers, too, that cost me like $10.
Yeah, and they suck.
No, there's some spots you can't get the wrench into.
I can get a wrench in any of them. Just got to have the right one. You got to have the Chinese shitty drop, what is it? Chrome vanadium drop forged with the shit peeling off and it cuts your fingers. That's what you need right there.
I don't have one of those.
They actually made another tool, Rob, that was like a screwdriver, like
it looked like a tube on the end.
Turn the hold down springs with.
Yeah.
They made one for that where you slid it over the cable. It was like half open.
I saw it. I never got one.
It sucks. It sucks.
The one I got is the pliers that grabs a hold of the 3 tabs and squeezes them.
Yeah.
And rarely ever used them, but when the wrench doesn't work, it does.
Well, I'll tell you another thing that sometimes works is the hose pliers and needle nose that have the round end on them. Those will work sometimes too.
I know. I just saw so many people struggle with those, and I walk over with a wrench and go, doink.
I know.
I just cut my e-brake cables off.
You know, I did that before.
Yeah.
Mine's a race car. What do you need e-brake? You don't need an e-brake on a race car.
Yeah, you do. I would beg to differ because I had to use mine a couple times.
Go in the sand. That's what the sand's for.
Hey, I blew a wheel cylinder on my Camaro, and my right front tire was in the sand when I was turning. So,
and were we?
That doesn't you know? I can't remember. Your Camaro doesn't have the hand e-brake, does it?
No, it's foot.
It is the pedal. Yeah.
See, that'd be the thing. I'd be worried about that. If you're going speed, just jam down on that.
I didn't have the e-brake bar in my shoes. I got rid of it.
I ain't got none of that shit in there.
Well, regardless, I was all over the brakes, but I blew the wheel cylinder, so the pedal was fading really quick.
Text does not say you have to have an e-brake.
Well, I have one now, but I've got real disc brakes on mine.
E-brakes are heavy. It's weight saving.
I mean, isn't a parachute kind of an e-brake? I mean, if you think about it.
Ish.
If I had a hand e-brake, I would trust that more. The foot one's gonna lock up.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Mustang. That was the nice thing about the Mustang. It was like I could push the release button and just kind of.
Yeah, you hold the release button. You're like, oh, slow down. The foot one's gonna lock up, and I'm scared of locking up the back tires at
Master, I tried
90, 100 miles an hour.
Engine hoist in the sand and dropped an LS engine on the ground and got 25,000 views. That's awesome.
So, here's a good story for you about losing your brakes. So I had the Mustang out there.
The Lincoln.
It was in the spring. It was early. We had a new combination in it. Something happened. Well, I know what happened. It was when we had nitrous on it. It backfired, and it blew the intake gaskets clean out of it. So the car was broke. Well, I was towing at the time. I had a big old Lincoln Navigator. So I was like, fuck it. I'm going to jump in street with the Navigator. And, the thing only ran like 80 miles an hour in the quarter. I had no time runs on it. I just dialed it. I don't even remember what I dialed it. But I dialed it. And it pissed me off because the guy red lighted next to me. So I'd won the race. I get down the end. I hit the brakes. It blows a front brake hose. So this thing weighs like 8,000 pounds, and it's going 80 miles an hour. So I was like, okay, I'll start clicking the parking brake down. And I start click, 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 click. And all of a sudden I hear, ba-doing! Parking brake cable breaks. I put that big bitch in the sand. And they were yelling at me. They were pissed off. They thought I did it on purpose. I go past the first turnoff, and he was like, he's telling you to turn off, the first turnoff. And I was like, I'm rolling the window down. I was like, I don't have no brakes. And he was like, oh, shit. So he zips out real quick with the track truck. And I did like Rob did, nose in the sand. So while I'm down there and they're bringing the tow truck, I'm calling Rob. I'm like, hey, Rob, can you run to Napa and get me a brake hose and some brake fluid? Luckily, by the time he got there, it started raining. We got the brake hose on it, got everything loaded up, and they canceled the race. So I never lost any points.
Hey,
got home, fixed the car.
When that happened, I forgot to hook the freaking trailer up to my truck. So I went to pull the Camaro on it, and the trailer went.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was a clusterfuck weekend. Yeah.
Oh, scared the shit out of me. I thought the trailer was going to flip over on the car.
Yeah, I'm sitting there loading stuff up, and all of a sudden I look, I out of the corner of my eye, I was like, uh-oh.
You guys should have seen me sweating balls towing that car down to Sykes at 150 miles, 50 miles an hour because the front end's fucked up on the truck and the shocks are awful. So it's like every bump I hit, it's like, oh, okay.
Doing the death wobble and the chase.
I ain't never doing that again. I'm building the truck just for hauling.
Those damn Dodges, and I can say it because I own one. I got to chase that thing down the road anyway.
Damn.
And then I got bad trees, 3 of them flying past me, honking and shit. I'm like, oh, you motherfuckers.
So, Jason, you used to race the Mustang back in the day?
I did.
What?
Yeah. You used to race a Mustang back in the day, Jason?
Yeah, I bracket raced for about 17 years. Yeah, I had a...
So, Fox body, yeah?
Yeah, Fox body, yeah.
So, like, the
non-girl car.
What?
Ken, you can go back and look at some of those old videos he had up there.
Yeah, I have like an hour of footage that I had fixed, Ken, from like 2003. I had a guy master it and put it on discs. There's a video on there, yeah.
Well, I guess my question is, right, is like, I know that Fox bodies are kind of solved, right? Everybody knows how to make a Fox body fast, right?
Well, they just work. The chassis
work.
Right.
So is there anything you have to do, like, to them, or like just what, like, besides like shocks and shit? Like, well, what do you do to them? Well,
he changed it a little bit. So hold on.
If you have
the natural Fox bodies did work good because of the 4-link, triangulated control arms. They worked good. Now, he changed it up a little bit, but he also fit a 29-inch tall tire under that car.
30. You fit a 30. Yeah.
That the wheel opening, instead of being, this was this.
Yeah. We stretched it. My dad's a body man, so yeah. But if you want to know I can tell you. If I was gonna build one, I could tell you. I could write a recipe down and tell you how to build it the way I would build it.
And it ran really good.
Well, we'll have to get together, man. Like, you have to hit me up on Facebook. We'll have to talk.
Yeah, I would put an LS. If I build another one, it would have an LS engine in it. It would have a power glide transmission in it.
I want to see one with a Gen 3 Hemi. That's what I want to see. I
You know
want to
what?
see a
And I would
Fox
do that
body
too.
with a Gen 3
I would
Hemi.
honestly do that too. Yeah.
I think,
Dude, I really thought about that. I really, really did putting a Hemi in my Camaro.
Well, and the other thing that I would really like to do is because
Oh, you'd have pissed some people off with that.
those cars
I don't
came with
care.
straight sixes in them. I would like to see one with a 4200 turbo in it. I think that would be badass.
Man,
too.
what happened to that guy with that what is it, an RX-7? He had that 4200 in last year at New Names.
Dude, they've got like 9 cars.
yeah, they got
Oh
a lot
my
of cars.
god!
Yeah.
That I know they got that Nova, that twin turbo LS Nova thing makes
Mhm.
like 1,000 horsepower, dude.
Yeah,
There was a guy out there, and I'm probably
on.
wrong on this, but from what I understand, he has he put a 3800 in a Geo Metro.
in the back. It's in the
And it's
back.
a bad motherfucker. It's bad.
Supercharged. It's supercharged in the back. It's badass. And he has.
Oh
a
god,
supercharged
JB's in
three-cylinder.
here.
Huh?
JB's in here. Look out!
He'll see me on the screen and leave. Don't worry. He don't like me, you know.
He better not.
But Jason, I was thinking I was either going to put an LS in the Fox body if I just wanted to make it fast, or I could put the 300 down in there. Just for
Dude.
shit angles.
So my buddy is building a convertible 4i with a 300 in it, and it's going to have 2 turbos on it. It's not an LS head 300.
Right.
It's going to be a 300. Yeah.
Who's that?
Nick, my welder guy that I work with at the county, that has his own little
okay.
fab shop.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I always wanted to do that 3800 supercharged and put it in a Fiero.
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd
Well,
be great.
didn't-
Well, that's my bell, guys. I got to go.
All right,
It's 9
Brian.
o'clock.
Yeah, we're that's time for me to get out of here. Race
I will
Kid,
Take it
see
easy,
you all later.
see you, buddy. Have a good night. JB gets here by the time I'm shutting it down. As usual, the caboose.
Yeah.
Well, he normally gets on about 9:30. He's a little late tonight.
Well, I think he's getting caught up on work.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can give you a lot of tips and tricks on those. I
would
made a
very
lot
much
of
appreciate it.
when I started doing that. There weren't a lot of parts for them yet, so I started making a lot of my own shit, Ken, and
Right.
it worked. And then Moroso came out with it the next year. I swear to God, they were taking pictures of my shit and copying it.
Well, so the plan is I'm gonna get it in the garage, and I already know it's gonna need floor pans, but I live in the Rust Belt, so I can't complain.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna check the front rail. The front.
we're
rail,
from Ohio, Ken. We know. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
that's
check up
that,
here.
I hear that's like if it's bad there, she's done. But I think it's good. So if it's good up there, I'm gonna slide floor pans in it and get it done. So
Got you. I mean, everything can be fixed. Like
Yeah.
I'm not that guy that says, "Oh, it's too far gone." Like, no, if you want it to be,
right.
it can be. You know.
Right, yeah. But like I've been looking around the marketplace. There's a bunch of Fox body rollers with no titles. So I'm just gonna scoop one of them up. I think like I said, if mine's pretty bad in the front at the rails, I'm just gonna try to find something slightly better.
Yeah. Yeah, just
Frank.
look at them because they were real bad about collecting moisture in that. Because we
Yep.
live in Ohio, so we know that
Yep.
you know.
I once put a 302 Ford motor in my 53 GMC. Talk about pissing people off.
I used to have guys come in the muffler shop with craziest things. I had a Ford truck one time come in with an Oldsmobile engine in it, and then we were like, "Why'd you do that?" He's like, "Well, it's all I had, you know, old farm boy, you know." So anything can fit in anything. So
I know when I took my Ranger in for
Heck,
an
JB.
alignment, I took it to like Best One, and they did the alignment for it. I was sitting there in the waiting room. I watched the mechanic guy. He walked out to my truck. He looked at it. He was like this, like, "What the fuck?" And he actually got in it. And he's dicking around. He starts it up, you know. I'm just watching him pull it in. It was the funniest shit, dude.
oh, I bet.
I could just
Yeah,
tell.
I took
he was
mine.
like,
I took the Mustang that we didn't do alignment at the time, and there was a Goodyear shop behind us, and I called them. I said, "Hey, I got a bracket car. I put a rack and pinion or something, and it was fucked up, you know." I said, hey, I just need the tow set on. They're like, okay. And they call me like half hour later. They're like, man, he's out there and he can't get the shifter. He can't get it out of gear. I'm like, okay. So I go over there and I show the kid how to do it. So they get it on the rack and they get the alignment done. And they call me and they're like, it's done. Can you just come over here and pull it out?
Dude, I remember I was working at this auto body shop, and like we did work for the car lot across the street. And my boss at the time was like, "Hey, go get this car." And I'm like, "Well, why isn't he going to get it? Because the other guy usually got the cars. And he can't figure out how to get it in reverse." So I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, it's a stick." So I walked over there and I hop in it. I'm trying to put it in reverse. I'm like, okay, I feel stupid now because it ain't going in reverse. You got to like push down on the shifter or some shit to get it to go in
reverse lockout.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is this? This is dumb. Making me feel bad over here.
Oh, funniest thing in the world is some of the Volkswagens. I don't know what this transmission was, but it was a standard shift, but it didn't have a clutch.
Yeah.
So I was a young guy working in a muffler shop. They're like, hey, Jason, go pull that Volkswagen in and put the muffler on or whatever. And I go out there and I'm like, I put it in gear. And all of a sudden I'm like, there's no clutch pedal. And I'm like, I can't get it to go. I can't get it to go. And they're all laughing. Well, what you did on those is you literally pushed down on the shifter. That was the clutch. So you push down on the shifter, put it in gear, let up, and it would boop. It was weird. It was like a hydraulic clutch or something.
That is weird.
It was strange. It was really strange.
Well, them Germans, they make weird shit. So.
But anyway, it's 10 o'clock and I haven't ate yet. I need to eat before I go to bed.
Are you shitting me?
Up early, so.
Dude, I've been running since I got home. I've been moving Brenna. So, yep.
Where's she going?
She lives with one of her friends over there where the college dorm shit is over there. I don't know.
Okay.
They can do whatever they want to do. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Ken. Yeah, we'll talk. We'll shoot the shit,
Awesome, yeah.
Like I got some questions about turbo stuff anyway, so.
Dude, I know more than I should for whatever reason.
Exactly. Know enough to be dangerous, huh?
Yep, know enough to be dangerous.
Well, shit,
Well, Tony.
Tony's like, I missed it. Like, yeah, sorry, Tony. I know you're way behind us on time zone, but yeah, I'm gonna get a bite to eat. But we'll get caught up here soon, everybody. I promise.
Later, Ken.
Later, fellas.
Thanks, Colleen. See you, first responder. See you, Don.
Bye, everybody.
See you, Ken.
Later on, guys.
Everybody. Appreciate everybody stopping by. All right. I will see you next week. Peace out. Get out there and fix something.